Here are 3 ways to dramatically reduce your process count, which means better PC performance, lower input lag, and higher FPS when gaming. This first method we'll try is going to dramatically decrease your running processes. Open your start and search up regedit. Then go under HKey local machine and then system, then current control set, and finally control. What we're looking for is this one called SVC host split threshold in KB. Using this reference, we want to change the value data to correspond to the amount of RAM that you have. So in my case, for 8 gigs of RAM, I'll be setting the value to 800,000. Right now, you can see my processes are at 138. And now go ahead and restart your PC. After the restart, you can see the processes have been dramatically reduced. Doing this has been known to free up your CPU usage and improve performance. But please play some games and do some tests. If you see no improvement in FPS or better PC performance, please revert the value to default. This optimization isn't necessarily harmful, but is best left on default if it doesn't enhance performance. Now we'll move on to some other really effective ways you can take to reduce Windows processes. So, the first thing you can try is pressing on Windows and R to open up the run window, and then type in services.msc. These are a list of all the services that run on your PC, including background processes. Automatic services run at startup and typically always run in the background, while manual services activate only when triggered by you or when an app runs. So we need to focus on disabling the automatic services that are completely useless to us, like connected user experiences, which is just a bloat process from Windows. You can disable a service by right-clicking on one of them and opening its properties. Here you'll see this startup type setting. Change it from automatic to disabled. There's also processes like Maps downloaders which you can disable, or Windows Insider Services, which is basically like Windows beta testing for new features. Assuming you aren't signed up for getting the beta updates of Windows, you could disable this one too. And Printer Spooler, which is a printer-related service, you can disable this if you don't use a printer. There's a lot more non-essential services that can be disabled, but research carefully and disable only those you're sure your PC doesn't need. The next most important thing is making sure your PC doesn't look like this. We can manually turn off anything that might run in the background and disable startup apps. Here's how you do it. Go into your Windows settings and into the Apps section. Here you'll need to go through all your installed apps and manually disable them from running in the background. And you do this by selecting Never under letting this app run in the background. Repeat this for every non-essential apps like most of the Windows bloatware. Next, right-click on the taskbar and open up the Task Manager. Then click on Startup Apps. Here you can see everything that starts up with your PC and the impact it has on the startup. You can sort everything from highest to lowest impact, and now feel free to disable anything that is non-essential. This is basically stopping apps from opening up and running in the background without you even knowing about it.